Hello and welcome back to Quad Lines Trucking. I know that you can't see me right now, but that is likely an improvement to my video, but my face will be back in a minute. I took my head off because our time has come to finally get our own truck. So I did one overnight run, and it was a very different truck. I've had it for a while, so I just barely broke even between income and fines. But as you can see over here on the right side, we are now over 70,000, which means we can get a loan for what we need and go ahead and buy a truck. So first we'll go to the bank here, and we will get a $50,000 loan. So as you can see, payment is 42 days with interest rate of 20%. Pretty bad. So that means every day I'll be paying back $1,207. So we need to be making this at least every day, and our goal will be first is to pay this off before we do anything else. So we'll confirm that. Now let's get our truck. Off screen, I looked at our three options. So right now we've only found these 4 dealerships here, which are through International, Western Star, and Volvo. However, one of the requirements I want is to be able to see the rear view mirrors without having to have the extra on top. And I know by looking off screen, the International and Western Star do not have that option. So therefore, we're down to Volvo. So our base is here in Denver. Let's go up here to Cheyenne and we'll visit the dealer. So this is the first truck here, and if we cycle through, you can see there are other options. However, you may notice that this very first one here is the only one that has this button here that says Customize Configuration. Going to the next one, we don't have that. Look up here, it says available for level 11. And we currently are on level 6, I believe. So therefore, this is our only option right now. So let's go ahead and customize it and see what we can do. So first for our cab options, well, again with our level, this is all we have. So now I'll go here to chassis. Right now it's a 6x2 with 150 gallons for a fuel tank, but let's go down a little bit to a 4x2 with 150 gallons. See here, that saves us almost $2,000. So if we look, our original price was $118, and right now we're at $113. So that's good. Plus, I've always wanted to try driving one of these short cabs like this. It'll likely be one of the first things that we upgrade is to go back to 2 axles. But for right now, we're looking at cost. So we move on now to our engine and 355. Well, that's good to start with. We will struggle with hills, but for right now, that's going to be our most economical option. So, transmission. Now, this is where I'm going to spend a little bit more money. I want the 10-speed here with a retarder, preferably. So I will upgrade to that. I'd like to get the 13 here, but for right now, that's a little bit more money than I want to spend. We'll see here when we get done. Interior, we only have one option. So this is what it'll look like. See, just a short little cab. So what do we have for paint? Well, this green here isn't actually too bad, but I'm more of a blue guy. So these down here, you can see the green we have right now costs $2,800. These are only $100 more. So let's take a look at them. That's not too bad. Ooh. I like that one a little bit better though. Alright. I think we'll stay with that for our color option. Now for accessories, there are a lot of things you can do to the outside of the truck. You can get horns and cabin lights, plates, different mirrors. But as you can see, a lot of stuff isn't quite available yet. And what is a lot more expensive. So for right now, we'll keep all that as it is and just do very basic. So what can we do for inside accessories? Again here, we have different options. Like here in the seat, I could put some paperwork or magazines, all kinds of stuff. Same with up here. I can put a can of pop or a cheeseburger, some mints or a hat. We got down here. Could get a $150 pair of sunglasses. Seems kind of expensive. I think for the interior here, I'm just going to get a $15 bottle of water, which inflation these days, that might not be too far off. And that's all I'm going to get for interior. So then, let's go back out here to the front. See, this is what our truck looks like. Over here on the right side, you can see that it's very good for normal cargo. good for maneuverability, and also says it's good for hills. And our original starting price was $118,000, and now after our configurations, they're at $115,000. So that will leave us with about $12,000 to start off with. So I will confirm that. There's our truck and purchase. Oh, I'll come again, don't worry. So this is our headquarters, and our truck is parked outside of it. So I mentioned on our first episode, our headquarters is in Denver, Colorado. So why did I choose Denver? Well, it's a good-sized city that should have plenty of cargo options. And Denver has a suburb that has Craig Hospital at it, which is a supposedly, well, no, they are a top hospital for spinal cord injuries. So that's why I took it. Now if I hit F4 here, I can adjust my seating a little bit. So I move my seat all the way back. And maybe down a little bit. And I increase my field of view just a touch. Now, you can see on the left here, I can see my mirror just fine. Therefore, I can take the mirror off of the top left and just over on the right side there. So this is the view that I am seeing. See, I have pretty good visibility. And now when I put my head back on, you should still be able to see that. So let me tighten some screws and get my head back in place, and I'll join you again. Okay, I'm no longer just a voice, I don't have a head. So what we've been doing so far in this series is we've been working for other companies or other truck owners that they provide the truck, the trailer, everything. So now we own our own semi-tractor. Therefore, we are now providing the power for other loads. So now we go to job market. We have a new option of freight market. So let's click on that and click on Denver. What you see there is a little blue icon, which is where we are at. So now we get the trailers that we can pick up going out of Denver. Now these first three here are tempting because they have a lot higher value on them that I get for funds. However, you need to remember that we have a very basic model for our tractor, and like this first one here, trying to haul an oversized load that is 68,000 pounds with my little truck won't work very well. So you need to look for lighter loads. So this boat here is 17,500 pounds, which as far as trucks go, they're pretty light. So we could do that back down to Rat, New Mexico. But we've done that run a lot of times. Otherwise, we could do forklifts down here to Lamar, Colorado, and that's a pretty level run. Further down here, again, that's the oversized loads. We don't want to do that. We could also take these curtains up to Laramie, Wyoming, that are 36,000 pounds. You know, I've seen a lot of other trucks do this kind of load that have a single axle trailer and try to do two loads like this, or two short trailers like this. And 36,000 pounds really isn't that bad, so let's give this a try. It's only $7,000, but it'll get us up into Wyoming and to a new town. So I'll say that will be our GPS destination.
Time to hit the road.
So now, unlike before, I have to drive to pick up my trailer. There's a noisy motor to it.
Keep right, and then exit right.
It says turn sharp. See, already I'm going to have to adjust my seat up a little bit.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I can turn right here if I want to, but I don't want to risk getting a ticket going on the red light. Wait for it to turn green. There we go. Adjust my seat here 1 minute. my yellow dash ahead of me now.
Turn left.
Hopefully you can still see them here.
Keep left.
Back to UPS. I see our road there.
Safety
Alright, so now that I'm here, I need to confirm the load. You can also see that we have the option to choose what trailer we want. So we could do double bottoms or a single or different labels on it, I guess once, or different owners. But for today, I think we'll just stay with the refrigerated double trailers. Curtains don't need to be refrigerated, but that's just what they're in. So let's take that. Now we see our trailers right beside us there. Now I need to back in and get connected to them. I can set how accurate I need to be on that. Looks like I don't have it set to be exact. So I may change it. Alright, here we go. We're now taking our first load. Where's our own truck? I'll get on the road here and talk about some other things that have changed now.
keep right, and then turn right.
Wow, a little bit of a driving here.
Turn right.
I'm kind of liking the setup. I'm actually kind of surprised at how well I'm able to speed up What's this small engine? Do more than I thought. However, I may change that tuning altogether on the road. So now that we have our own truck, we're not driving for other people, we need to be careful about our sleep as well. So if you look on the map on the lower right, you'll see above that a bunch of different symbols.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
So, of those symbols, you see one is a yellow bar by a gas tank or gas station. Ooh. Good, no fine. So that is our fuel level. And we'll need to fuel our tanks.
Keep left.
But beside that, a small little bed. And you can see that is partially blue. Well,
Keep right.
in the U.S.,
Keep right.
there are regulations of how long you can drive a truck and not rest. So in the game, I can drive for 14 hours and then have to sleep for 10. Which I understand that is a good way to make sure you get rest and something I want to pay attention to as well. In real life, a trucker in the U.S. can be on duty for 14 hours straight. So, like a regular job, they would be, say, on the clock. However, in that 14 hours, they can only drive for 11. And in that 11 hours, I have to take a couple different breaks have to take at least 15 minutes after a certain time period, and half an hour, like say for meal, after so many hours as well. I don't remember what all the hourly breakdowns are off the top of my head. But in the game, they aren't all simulated. It's just very simplified. Like you drive for 14 hours straight. Woohoo, I don't need to stop. You can stay on the road though. So, right now, we're projected to get to our destination at about 1 p.m. looks like. And if I change screens,
Keep left.
you can see I have a little over about 5.5 hours, so I have to sleep, which will put me at about 4 o'clock. So it gives us about 3 hours of leeway in order to, from our delivery to when I have to sleep. Which that works for us just fine right now. However, you can see that our job has 8 hours remaining until I have to deliver it. If it's late, then I will get penalties and a reduction in my pay, and depending on the load, that fine could be pretty substantial. So, if I've not slept for a while and I've been driving, I need to be careful with that. Alright, out the way. So like this way station here,
I'll find a new route. Go straight on.
see that it has little blue symbols
Finding a new route.
with a bed in it. So therefore I could pull over to the side and sleep for like 10 hours. So, I could do that right now if I wanted to. However, my truck doesn't have a bed in it. Later on, the water truck has a sleeper. Now, the game does not care if I'm a sleeper or not. They'll let me sleep in those areas. However, we want to stay more realistic. I should probably only sleep at a hotel or back at my base, which means going back to Denver. I'll let you comment below on what you think. If I should be that realistic. Uh-oh.
Keep left.
It's gonna get tight here. There we go. I guess
Keep right. And then exit right.
you could say that
Exit right.
you could say
Keep left.
that I could like lay down the seats or somehow in between them, which that could be kind of tight.
Keep left.
But I guess you could do it in a pinch. But I won't run it for some poll. I'll look to your comments and see what you think. And my last video, I saw that for some reason comments have been disabled right away. Not sure what happened, but I'll try to make sure that when this video goes live, you are able to comment on it right away. Alright, this is what I was wondering about. We're on a hill, and you decide that way station back there, our total weight is about 68,000 pounds. So now we're really seeing the results of our smaller engine. And just going up this hill with a pretty light load, we're struggling to get speed. Therefore, so we can upgrade a little ways, we need to make sure to keep lighter loads. But when we start looking at upgrades, we can just upgrade this unit and get it all tricked out. Or at some point we can buy something else and get this one to, say, employee. Because I do plan to hire staff and let them do deliveries as well. Well, that wasn't so bad. My goal is to start taking us further west. So, driving into the Rocky Mountains, or actual hills, could be hard. but we'll see what this little truck can do. When I get to level 10, then a lot more options open up. We discovered Beverly Island. So we're getting pretty close to our destination now. Right down below. Hopefully, we can finish our first run here in our new truck without any fines or damage.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn right.
So our first goal here, well, our next one, after being our truck,
Turn right.
will be to pay off our loan. After that, we can look at getting our own trailer. So you want to start paying attention to the different trailers that we haul.
Keep left.
Because I will let you vote on what I do for a trailer.
Turn left.
So like for this one, we have 2 short trailers. And with this setup, it looks pretty good. And has run pretty well. So that could be an option that we eventually get to. But probably starting out, we would just do one of these trailers instead of 2. So half of what we have for now. Basically because of expense. You can see to our left, we have a truck stop that has fuel, maintenance, and places to sleep. Also now that we have our own truck, I have to do maintenance on it.
Get ready
So
to
if I hit
turn right.
anything, that will need to be repaired. And just general driving causes wear as well, especially on the wheels.
Get ready to turn left.
If we get too bad
Turn left.
on our maintenance, that truck stops or way stations,
Side of it. We are
we get fined for not maintaining our truck. Alright, now since we have 2 trailers that doesn't back up too well, the only option is to drive in straight. So that's what we'll do. place that would take a lot of curtains. But I guess that's what they want. Where am I going? Oh, from there. Alright. So now when we get parked, we'll drop the trailer as you've seen before, and we get an excellent rating. So I'd say we had a good run. We don't quite get up to another level. So now, I go back to drive. And see, we're still on our truck. I can drive away. So that is where I'll leave it at for today. For our next run, I'll probably go over to the truck stop and maybe see how we're doing on maintenance, and I'll wait for your comments. But until then, thank you for watching. See you next time on Lines Trucking. Bye for now.